If you're new to my channel, my name is Amanda, and I'm a multi-generational farmer in Michigan. We row crop and dairy farm with Lely Robots. I farm in a partnership with my dad, and my grandpa is still on the farm with us every day, along with my two kids. They go to daycare most days, but they are enjoying farm life, and that's a little bit about us. Thanks for tuning in. Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to you, welcome back to me. I'm not really sure who we're welcoming back, but I'm back-ish. So today is March 7th, and we are actively working on our spring list already. Weird winter weather here in Michigan this winter. It's been pretty dry, not a lot of snow, and now it's been 50 for like 2-3 weeks maybe. So yeah, just taking advantage of that. My dad's working on spreading some liquid manure. I'm working on potash. Just kind of trying to get some stuff done that might as well take advantage of the warmer weather, I guess. So I wanted to just come back and say hi mostly, and maybe talk a little bit about where I've been. Where I've been being like a relative term, because obviously I've been on the farm working. But, you know, I said when I started this channel that I was, you know, going to post a weekly video and, you know, really show life on the farm. And last summer I just kind of stopped and ghosted my page, ghosted the like 5 of you that watch my videos. But that yeah, so I mostly got really busy with the heat of the summer, and I did keep recording a lot of stuff that I just haven't edited out mostly. It takes me, I'm not really good at the editing part, so it takes me a little bit to put that together, and I just didn't have the mental capacity for that last summer. And then, to be honest with myself and with everybody else, I went through a pretty dark time, end of summer, early fall last year, where I wasn't right, I wasn't good. And so I did like stop recording for the most part, because I couldn't show up for myself, and I definitely couldn't show up for this. Life on the farm is, it can be a lot, it can be pretty draining, and that just all really caught up with me last fall. I just couldn't do it all. So I am back in more ways than one, I feel like. There's some really bad washouts here, so it's gonna be a second. So like I said, I went through some dark stuff, not anything major, just, you know, really wasn't in a good mental space for a while. I have focused very hard this winter on working through a lot of that and showing up for myself again, and creating routines that allow me to make sure I'm the best version of myself as many days of the week as I can be. That's not to say that there's not still parts of the farming aspect that I'm mentally struggling with, because I am, and there's probably some of you that will watch this that know more about that than others. And I've taken some videos along the way that I will share at some point. A a lot more in depth about the mental struggles kind of that I went through, still going through. I guess it never really totally goes away. It's always going to be a process, but just mostly stemmed from the balancing motherhood and an active farm and all of that just kind of boiling up and over and needing to reorganize some things more or less. So we did that. You know, it was a lot of tough conversations along the way, and there were some days that I stayed in bed and cried for the better part of the day as I worked through it by myself and worked through it with my dad and my grandpa and my husband and just all around, which is probably far more than you guys care about my mental health. But I think in agriculture, it's really important that we acknowledge that nobody's struggling alone. We're all struggling some days, and I never want anybody to feel like they're going through the hard days alone. I know that as agriculture moves forward, I know this is a topic that we need to keep talking about and keep being honest and open about. It's not an industry that most people understand, but it is a hard industry, and we just need to acknowledge that there's challenges, and it doesn't make you a lesser farmer to admit that you've struggled with those challenges and that, you know, maybe your mental health couldn't take it all. So all of that to say that I hope to be back to posting some content as we get busy with our spring. I guess we can talk a little bit while I'm spreading this potash. I really don't like this farm, so that's part of why I'm recording right now, because there's a lot of hills and side hills that make me a little squeamish. Not that we even farm where it's hilly, but this is probably our hilliest farm. So I'm doing this one first in the year, and I'm talking through this so that I'm focused partially on this and I'm not freaking myself out over the side hills. But, so, gosh. And some washouts. We are headed into spring. So we spend a lot of the time in the winter really getting ready for the spring, making sure we have our costs in a way that we know we can be profitable, and laying out crop plans, laying out fertilizer plans. I've got my nice little list in the cab already for the year. We utilized a local company that just started up a year and a half ago already. We utilized them for some of our spring maintenance this year, so just to take a little bit off of that, and some of our tractors are getting a little bit of age on them, so took them while we're still working through it. We've got to do the tractor that I'm in now, still has to go down there. But just taking them down there, getting all the oils changes done, having them go through everything. You know, we had a couple that the batteries were getting some age, so they replaced that. Just really going through everything so that when we are ready to really hit the fields hard this year, the tractors are all ready to go. We've got, we ordered some new teeth that we're going to try for our chisel plow, change that up a little bit. And just really planning for the year. I think that that's, maybe it's overlooked by a lot of people. Maybe there's people not in agriculture that don't realize how much of the winter is spent doing that, but I really think that it helps us make sure that our spring is as smooth as possible by spending so much time going through that in the winter time. We ordered all of our varieties already, obviously for seed corn and beans, and obviously tax season, because that's always a hassle. So yeah, we've just been working through all of that. I took a vacation to Mexico with my husband and some friends. Again, part of that really working on my mental health was taking that priority to put my marriage first, put some time with friends first, and just step away. So worked through that. Still milking cows, calving some heifers. Not at the moment. We calved hard through the last couple months. That slug, when I started this YouTube stuff, we calved out, I think, 45 cows in 2 months last February, March area. So those cows are all now cycled back. They are starting to dry off. So I dried off like 10 cows this morning, 10 cows next week. I have been a little bit busy this winter with Farm Bureau and our state, and I'm not sure how it works in other states, but our state has a leadership training group that they call Profile, and it's for young farmers. And now you get to see me get stuck, I guess. Skip that path, come back that way, I guess. This place is pretty hilly and pretty sandy, so it's got a nice mix of all the stuff. So anyways, sorry, trying to get my differentials to unlock. So I started Profile with our Farm Bureau group. So I have been a little bit busy. We started that in January, and we've had a couple days a month training since then. So I've been a little bit busy being off the farm with that and my other commitments with different groups. But it has overall been a pretty good winter, and I think we're really ready for spring as much as we can be. And just looking forward to a really good year for everybody. It's going to be a different year for us for a couple different reasons, but just really looking forward to where this year takes us as a farm and as a family. And since I showed you I was stuck, that's my little bit of damage, so not anything too serious, but my dad and my grandpa will definitely notice that and catch me. So, you know, I am still a rookie operator. That's what I like to tell them, that it's not my fault because I'm a rookie. After 10 years, I can still claim a rookie, right?